launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs, and we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, January 25th, 2022. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. If you came here looking for a little bit of motivation to get your Tuesday going, you're in luck, because Samson Dauda is delivering the goods. The news we hear from people in Samson's camp is that he's made bringing up his back the #1 priority for this prep. One of the big takeaways he learned from last year's post-Olympia run was that he can hang with almost anyone in the open from the front. But in order for him to be a complete athlete, he has to step things up from behind. There's been a lot of talk lately about who should be considered a top contender to challenge Brandon Curry for the title in Columbus, Ohio. And if Samson can make the necessary improvements, there's no reason why he can't be that guy. A few weeks ago, we reported that Roelly Winklaar said that he was finally ready to get back into his off-season training after taking a full 7 weeks off to recover from a rocky 2021 contest season. And a few days ago, Roelly went on the record to talk about why 2021 was such a challenge. According to Roelly, he said the reason his look was so inconsistent was because he wasn't ever able to train consistently the way he had in the past. He later went on to say that he believes this year he'll be able to get back to the form he had in 18, which was the year he took 3rd place at the Olympia and made everyone think that he was ready to be a legitimate title threat to win that championship. With that being said, one of the other things that I think we need to take into account with Roelly is his age, because he's in his mid-40s now. And this is the time when we usually start to see elite bodybuilders lose a little bit of the steam in their fastball. So even if Roelly can get back to what he was doing in 18, there's no way to be sure if he's got enough gas in the tank to reach that level again. In case you missed it, a few days ago, we reported that Terrence Ruffin went on the record to say that he lost nearly 10 pounds while he was sick and recovering from COVID. And if we operate under the assumption that Terrence won't be 100% when he's on stage 6 weeks from now, that means there's a huge opportunity for someone like Ramon Dino to step up and seize the moment. And the handful of updates that we've seen from Ramon over the last few weeks, it looked like he was on track to beat the look he brought to the Olympia, which was good enough to land him a spot in the top 6. So if you can find a way to dig deep for the next 6 weeks, this could end up being a moment that catapults him into superstar status. Don't adjust your screen, not yet. Your eyes are just fine. It's just that these new photos of Quinton Eriya really are that crazy. A few days ago, Quinton's camp released a handful of photos of him looking absolutely insane at 290 pounds. If memory serves, Quinton did manage to get himself up over 300 during the off-season last year. But the way he looks now and the way he looked then is like night and day. The more he starts to fill out, the more you can start to imagine what he's going to look like when he starts to hit his peak. And that should be something that scares people, because if he can get to the point where he has 270 pounds of stage weight, he's going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.